Welcome to a special edition of the Scottish Rite Journal podcast, an audio presentation of the Scottish Rite Journal, brought to you by the Supreme Council of the Scottish Rite, Southern Jurisdiction, Mother Supreme Council of the World. This special article is Perspectives by Sovereign Grand Commander Jim Cole, 33rd degree, and comes from the September-October 2023 issue of the Scottish Rite Journal.
Hello, Jim Cole here, Sovereign Grand Commander, to talk to you about perspectives. Recently, as I sat on my porch observing the nearby meadow, I noticed a lonely but beautiful orange flower that stood out amongst a field of weeds. My immediate thought was, look how a single flower can brighten an entire field of weeds. However, as I stood up and walked to the porch railing, I noticed other flowers, all playing a supporting role to the orange beauty. By changing my perspective, I had to reconsider my initial conclusion. Simply by taking a few steps, standing instead of sitting, I raised my line of sight, and by moving closer, I could see beyond the slope of the hill, thereby bringing the entire picture into view. Gaining a new perspective, I obtained more useful information, which I could then process and arrive at a slightly different conclusion. It seems that we have similar opportunities every day as we interact with other people. With human interaction, new perspectives are best obtained in a two-step process. First, we must be willing to listen to another person's view. Second, we must be willing to respect that person's opinion or view. That requires a degree of humility on our part, displaying a willingness to realize that we individually are not endowed with all knowledge. In Masonic lodges, the symbol for this process is the level, used by stonemasons to assist them in constructing huge buildings. For centuries, stonemasons could successfully erect stone buildings if each row or course of stones was level. By adding one level layer upon another, they created beautiful structures. Freemasonry has taught our members much over the centuries by simply applying some basic principles borrowed from stonemasons. Therefore, from my perspective, it would seem the best course for any Masonic leader to follow would be the strict application of those basic principles, in effect, being the most Masonic leader possible. During our lives, whether within the fraternity or without, some of us are blessed with the opportunity to serve others by accepting a leadership role. As we step into that opportunity, a full appreciation of the value of perspectives could greatly improve the results of our tenure. Listening to the perspectives of those we serve without prejudging the value of their opinions can allow us as leaders to see a different view of the landscape. Valuing the input of others and thoughtfully considering its value might well lead us to make better and more level decisions. Of course, perspectives can also impact our daily lives, regardless of whether we occupy a particular office or title. A spouse, friend, Masonic brother, or even a stranger might be able to see things from a different perspective and offer us new knowledge. But we must listen, then consider that the new knowledge may hold some value. Accepting those new perspectives might well enhance our own day's journey. Of course, just as it took energy for me to stand up and walk to the porch railing for a better view, listening to others does take some effort. But who knows? You might just see a few more beautiful ideas that could change your day.
If you would like to hear more of the Grand Commander's message from the Scottish Rite Journal, like, share, and please leave a comment.